All right, guys. I bit the bullet. We're doing a comparison here. All right, so we got In-N-Out, we got Wendy's, and we got McDonald's. 3 receipts. So I'll start with McDonald's. I went to McDonald's first. I was pretty surprised. Double quarter pounder. You can see total it came out to 1604. I did get a large combo on this because when I was doing the checkout, it said 30 cents to upgrade from a medium to a large, and that reminded me of the old days, which was really funny to me how they're still doing the 30-cent upgrade from medium to large. But anyways, after that, I went to Wendy's and got their Dave's Double combo. This is the medium combo. You can see it's a 70-cent difference, but if I wanted to get a large, it was like $2 more because the combo meal doesn't save you money at Wendy's, whereas the combos are actually cheaper than the individual items at McDonald's. But then I went to my OG In-N-Out burger, and In-N-Out is actually way cheaper for their double cheeseburger, their double. So if you see there, I upgraded to a 4x4 because the 4x4 was only $8.55, and I also got a vanilla shake instead of a Coke. So I got a couple upgrades there, and it was still only $14.79, so it's a bit cheaper, even at In-N-Out, even getting their 4x4 instead of just the double cheese. And so I got the medium drink from Wendy's, a large drink, and then I got my vanilla shake because I really like the vanilla shake. So gonna break down this food, gonna weigh the fries, see how much fries we got, see how much the burgers weigh, see how much meat and cheese is on these burgers, and try and figure out what I just bought. All right, so let's start with McDonald's, okay? Let me get this scale set up. Okay. Oop. Yeah, there we go. Zeroed it out. All right, fresh in the bag. Here we go. French fries. Let's take that. Pour that whole thing in there. 168 grams. All right. Let's see here. Did we lose anything in the bag? Now, this was the large fry. This is not a medium fry. We got, bag's empty. This is my double quarter pounder. Okay, so 170 grams for the fries. Get this plate back on here. Okay, zero that out. What we got here? Double quarter pounder. $10 for this, by the way. Let's put that on there. What's the total weight of that burger? Okay, 262 grams. Alrighty. But here's the thing I really want to know. Hold up. Sorry, I don't want to show off my whole kitchen. Okay, let's get back to this. I'm gonna scrape this down and see how much is just the meat and the cheese on this. Okay, well, I got it cleaned off. Scales back at 0. Here's the meat. So this is just the meat and the cheese. I mean, it looks okay. Let's see what that comes out to. 164. Okay. I'm no good with grams. Oh, okay. 5.7 ounces. Double quarter pounder. I mean, technically, double quarter pounder means a half a pound of meat, and then after being cooked, 5.7. I guess that's okay. But let's check out these other meals. All right, now we're back with Wendy's. Let's check out these fries. Now this was only a medium fry, because like I said, did we get all nothing in this bag? We got one in here. We got one in here. That counts for something. Get another 2 grams. So this was only a medium fry, but you know, there's no discount to getting the large. And like I said, like these, I mean, this is a little bit cheaper. But there you go, 122 grams. Let's check out what that burger is. So just move this over. Re-zero it. So this is the Dave's Double, which, you know, I think it's a little bit nicer than the double quarter pounder. Because we got some lettuce and onion on there. Let's see the whole burger. Okay, 296 grams. And then let me scrape this down to get just the meat and cheese. Okay, so did lose a little bit of cheese. But once again, the bottom bun is empty under there. I mean, that's not bad looking. How many grams we got on here? 164 grams. Was that the same? Huh. I did not expect that. But, okay, that is a double quarter pounder then. I guess it's the exact same weight. Interesting. Because it might have to double check that because the meat's a different shape, but I guess the meat and cheese kind of combo total on there. I mean, maybe we'll split these two so you can see the cheese in between. I mean, there's not a whole lot of cheese on there, but I guess it's the same weight as the double quarter pounder. So let's move to my boy In-N-Out Burger. Alrighty, round 3. In-N-Out Burger. Let's get this zeroed out. There we go. Let's look at this. What we got here? We got fries. See, this fry is kind of tipped over. Now, In-N-Out Burger, oops, lost one. In-N-Out Burger only has one size of fries, so they don't have like a medium or anything. But let's see how many fries we got in this bag. Okay. Now, this was $2.20 for this, so it's 118 grams on their fries. Okay, so we got the 4x4 here. Lots of meat, lots of cheese. What's the total weight going to come out to? All right, 370 grams. Now, as is tradition, there is a bunch of cheese left over on the wrapper. But let me scrape this down, see how much meat and cheese we got left on this. Okay, so I scraped this down as best I can, but I mean, there's a lot of real American cheese on there, and so I kind of lost a lot of cheese. But if you see the 4x4 here with the 4 thick patties, I mean, they're not super thick. Let's get this back on and see how much this is. All right, 194 grams. What's that in ounces? 6 ounces? Yeah, 6.8 ounces. There we go. And now, this is the cheapest burger, and it has the most meat and the most cheese. So explain that one. Let me just switch that back to grams. Oops, let me add some on there. But I'm gonna put these back together and have me some lunch real quick and talk some more. Okay, so just me talking now. There's different things to note as well. There's important distinctions about In-N-Out Burger because I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of math. I guess I can if you want me to do that. But In-N-Out Burger ended up being the cheapest of the meals. And, you know, for me, the burger needs to be the star of the show. So the burger's the most important point. I did upgrade from the usual double-double that I get to a 4x4. But at the dollars to dollars comparison, which is what I was doing today, you're getting way more from In-N-Out than you are at these other places for your dollar. And I think it really shows because if you drive by In-N-Out, there's always a line around the whole building. And they got there's just tons of people in there all the time. It's always busy. But another thing to note about In-N-Out Burger, if you're not familiar, if you don't know, is they pay their employees above minimum wage. They've always paid their employees more. Because, you know, I applied for a job there like 10 years ago. I didn't get hired. But one of the main draws was, you know, they paid more. They always have paid above minimum. But also, when I went to Wendy's and McDonald's this morning, they had like about 6 employees. Whereas In-N-Out Burger, I counted 13. So In-N-Out Burger is paying their employees more money, and they have twice as many employees in their restaurants. And if you go there, you'll see They got a good dozen people working there all the time, and they're paying them more money than McDonald's or Wendy's is. And you combine all of that, so this high, much higher, at least double. So In-N-Out Burger pays double in wages at least than McDonald's does for their employees because they have twice as many employees and they're paying them more money. So they're definitely paying double. But then on top of that, the value you're getting for your money at the restaurant or fast food, maybe it's wrong to call it a restaurant, is better. So, like, if you really get into the nitty gritty, because I've looked into this several times, what you're finding, or the only conclusion, is McDonald's, they say, oh, we have to pay our employees more and that's going to make our food more expensive. Well, why is In-N-Out Burger, who's paying their employees more than you and has way more employees in each restaurant than you do, how come their food is cheaper than yours? How come their food is a better value? I mean, there is one thing that is still a supreme value at McDonald's, and that's their soda. The soda, they put more sugar in it, or syrup in it, which I'm a fiend for sugar, so I like that. And soda is cheaper at McDonald's. But other than that, everything else is cheaper. Burgers and fries are cheaper at In-N-Out Burger. And yet, they have a higher operating cost than McDonald's does. So, a lot of people will blame inflation and whatnot. And I guess people are starting to take notice. But the truth of the matter is, inflation only explains so much. I mean, prices everywhere did go up because prices everywhere did go up. But McDonald's, they're really raising their prices far more than their competitors, most notably In-N-Out Burger. I mean, I obviously didn't go to every single fast food place, but it's really telling to me because when I was growing up, In-N-Out Burger was more expensive than McDonald's. Like the double quarter pounder, I remember having a special. It was like you get 2 double quarter pounders for $5. Like it was a coupon thing, but it was still a thing. So McDonald's still had some, they were like the value brand. But now they are definitely more expensive than In-N-Out Burger in like every metric. So they just, I call it corporate greed. They're essentially price gouging. They hope that, well, you go to McDonald's all the time, you're addicted to this, so just keep buying it. We're just gonna charge whatever we want, and it don't matter. None of this matters. But this is my thoughts on it, and some I'm a little bit passionate about because I noticed this like a long time ago that McDonald's was really raising their prices way more than inflation. But thanks for watching.